Atheists say that there is no God. Can you imagine that? They believe that they came from nothing and that they're going to nothing. They look at this entire universe and all of its design and say there was no designer. It takes a lot more faith to think that there's no God than it takes to believe in one.
Okay, so no, that's not right at all. That's completely false. And I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're making that statement, that false statement, out of ignorance. And I'm not using that in a disparaging way. I mean, simply you don't know. That you're not making a disingenuous statement, which is possible, but I'm going to assume for the sake of this discussion, that's not the case. You just don't know the position that most atheists take. We do not believe that a God has been proven. Full stop. We don't believe that God has been proven. That's it. Most of us will not say that there is no God. Now, we live our lives as if there is no God. We don't think there is a God. It doesn't seem plausible to us. But if for some reason God came down from the heavens tomorrow and showed himself or herself to me, I'd be like, oh, this is awesome. Fantastic. Hey, thanks for checking in on me. But thus far, that's not happened. All I've been told is by people like you, Mr. T-Chains guy, that something exists, that some God exists. So I'm not rejecting God. I'm rejecting you. That's a very big difference. Okay, that's the first part. That's what atheism is. Again, prove it to me in a way that makes sense, or have a God prove it to me in a way that makes sense. I'm totally with you. The second part of this is I have no idea how the earth started. I don't know where the origins of the universe began. I have no idea. I studied finance. I have no knowledge about space science and rocks and all these other things that would probably be required for me to make an educated guess. I just don't know. What I do know is that there are thousands of scientists who do study this, who did go to college, who have done experiments, and they've come up with their best guesses, which is all science can ever do, and they've said, okay, this is our best guess, and this is our best understanding as of right this moment. And they're almost always open to tomorrow, though, all bets are off, because something might happen tomorrow that leads us in a different direction. That's what science does. I'm willing to accept them. I'm accepting their premises. I'm not accepting this right here. I flip through here. This is great. This is interesting. It helps me do some research when I combat these sort of things. It's not proof. It's a book. 2,000 years ago, someone wrote a book. I don't believe it. Simple as that. That's what makes me an atheist. So I hope that helps. And I do appreciate you making your comment and appreciate civil dialogue. Take care.